KUGAN. Do you know what? Why don't you do it?
You want me to do it?
Why don't you
Okay.
do it? Go.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL.TV in association with MTK Global. I'm Thomas CONFLAKE LaMANNA, Millville, New Jersey, number 11 in the world in WBO, and I'm here to call out KELL BROOK. I want a big fight. I'm sorry, no, I'm done. No, you can go now. I did the introduction.
Thomas, I'll just let you talk, really.
Okay.
I can just keep quiet. You can pick them earphones
I'll
up
pick
if
them
you
up?
want. Yeah, go on.
All right.
I know how expensive they are.
Yeah,
so
they are.
We're good.
They are.
We're good. KELL BROOK. Why KELL BROOK?
You know what? Look, KELL BROOK is still, in my opinion, a top 15 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, despite the two setbacks, the two lessons that he had. He came back and is at 154 now, and I was at 47 for a long time. I'm now at 54. And look, I'll be honest, they called me to fight Jaime Munguia for the voluntary before Dennis Hogan got the mandatory title. And so I know my name's out there for potential big fights. But I still think KELL BROOK is one of the biggest stars in boxing, and I would love a crack at a star, you know.
Well, obviously, KELL BROOK's promoter is the man putting this show on today, Mr. Eddie Hearn.
So
Have you seen him?
I made it a point to come to the press conference last Thursday.
Yeah.
And walked up to him. I introduced who I was, and just like I'm sure he gets that 100 million times by up-and-coming fighters, I said, look, Mr. Hearn, I'm sure you get this all the time, but if I just have 2 seconds, I introduce myself. I'm a free agent. I have no manager, no promoter. This is who I am. He was like, oh, what's your name? Thomas LaManna. Number in WBO? Yes. So he stopped in his track and he heard me out. And I said, I would like a crack at KELL BROOK because I know you're his promoter. And
Who's still looking for a fight, actually, I believe.
And I hear,
Yeah.
in the U.S. he wants to come to the U.S.
Correct. What was kind of the end game of that?
He said, will you be there Friday? I said, yeah. He said, well, let's see if we can catch up and chat. I said, okay.
Okay.
I'm here. I didn't get a chance to meet him yet. I'm here supporting my man Tevin Farmer, Ray Ford.
Yeah.
Here for them, Gabe Rosado. If I get a chance to meet with him, great.
You're from Philly?
No, New Jersey.
New
South
Jersey?
Yeah, Atlantic City area.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm basically in Philly all the time though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love New Jersey.
You do?
Yeah, I love New Jersey.
What do you love about New Jersey?
I've spent quite a lot of time over in New Jersey.
Really?
Yeah. What are we Instaing now?
I'm gonna insta me. You giving me an interview if you don't mind.
You can do whatever you want.
Thank you. All right.
Let's do it.
KUGAN CASSIUS, IFL.TV.
CONFLAKE!
Oh, okay.
CONFLAKE!
In association with MTK Global.
So are you hoping to catch up with Mr. Eddie Hearn tonight and kind of
I am.
chase that up?
I am. Absolutely. I would
I
love
like
to.
your approach, by the way,
You do?
because you kind of look very inconspicuous. Like, I could walk past you 20 times and I wouldn't know that
I'm a number 11 rated
you
fighter.
were Thomas LaManna.
Yeah.
So you kind of, you're kind of just, but your approach is very good. Just,
Well, thank you. Look, because here's the thing. Since I had my first loss in like 2015, I had fought at middleweight against Antoine Douglas,
Yeah.
Showbox, and Avery Guerrero. And since then, I kind of sort of became like on my own. I'm my own promoter. I do shows frequently in Atlantic City, promote my own shows with Rising Star Promotions. And I don't like to say but the Rising Star brand, along with my parents, we escalated me up to where I'm at today. And we just want to capitalize on any blessings we may, get, So all I know how to do is just ask. Just like with yourself. Hey, this is me. Worst you could do is say no, and I'm going to walk off and say thank you. God
I'm never
bless,
going to say no.
Okay.
I'm never ever going to say no because I'm grateful for your time. So,
wow. Well, I appreciate that.
But yeah, listen, if push it on with Eddie. Push it on with Eddie.
Maybe.
Listen, if it's not the next fight, KELL BROOK could fight here again. So
Yeah, absolutely. Look, at the end of the day, I'm not going to wait for nobody. Being a promotional free agent, I could do my own shows, I can get my own fights. And just stay busy, stay relevant, stay active, stay in the gym, stay learning. Mature, I'm only 27. Get stronger. And I only have 9 knockouts in 30 fights, 27 wins. So I want to work on getting stronger, possibly. The worst thing people could do is keep giving me more time, though.
yeah. Okay, no problem. You believe you knocked Kell Brook out?
I don't believe I knocked Kell Brook out. I do think I outbox him circles. I do believe that even though he's a real good crafty veteran, he's too small. He's too small for me. I think he's a little bit over the edge, obviously with the Triple G and Errol Spence, fight. Kind of took a lot out of him. I don't know if his confidence is there. Like, I'm very confident in myself. I don't know if his confidence is there. Yeah, so like I don't predict wins. I'm sorry, knockouts or not like that, but I predict wins. You know
Okay.
what I mean? So.
Why do they call you Cornflake?
Okay, so you ever see the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Absolutely.
Okay, so there's a character
Kellogg
on
Lever
there.
Bomb. Kellogg Lever Bomb.
So
I'm a big Fresh Prince fan, so I know that shit.
So obviously, of the White Kid Cornflake that's in the series.
Yeah.
I was with my man. Boxing. Look, it's a more non-Caucasian sport. You know what I mean? So when you get your select few, we stick out like sore thumbs. And so me and my man, we was talking, we was just having fun, just I don't know, we was like busting with each other, and Cornflake, boom, you look like Cornflake. I said, holy shit.
Thomas, I thought you were going to give me a boring story about how it was your favourite cereal or some shit like that.
No,
That's what I thought you were going to say.
No.
But the whole Fresh Prince thing, I'm feeling that, yeah.
Feeling that, yeah. So, everybody knows me as Cornflake. Thomas, Tom, all that. I'm not used to people calling me by my name. Cornflake or Flake. Cornflake or Flake.
All right.
So.
All right, okay, no problem.
All right.
Man?
Yeah, I don't know who the hell this is, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my trainer's son.
He looks like a savage as well.
Yeah, he is a savage. We all savages, man.
What's happening?
What's up, man?
You're good.
Ray, come say something about him, man.
What's up, Marco?
Spinks, where you going? Where you going?
But you want to get one?
Yeah.
We had
1 minute and I'm coming to you.
We had the
Yeah,
blessing
dude.
of getting on, IFL.TV. I watch this bitch every day. On God, hold up.
Thomas, did
I was
you just call me a bitch?
No, I did not. No, I did not. No, hold on, wait a minute. If I go back to my last, let me just go back to my last history besides boxer, because I'm a promoter as well. I've been doing matchmaking. I have a show next week. Okay, my last YouTube video. What does that say? My last
Eddie,
YouTube video.
oh, that's a John O'Carroll interview. Okay, yeah, I can see
I
it.
watch your shit all the time.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. You want this? I watch it all the time, so this is a blessing for me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So.
Would you like to say any words, sir, about Mr. Ford's debut tonight?
Absolutely. Whatever questions you got. Man.
Go on, what did you assess for me his performance? He gave himself a D.
Well, sometimes fighters is extra hard on themselves because they don't perform the way they want to perform. I wouldn't rate him a D. I give him about a B. And the reason why I say that is because this is his pro debut. He was a little nervous, a little jittery, but as time goes on, he's gonna get better. He's gonna get better.
Okay, like I said, sometimes that pro debut, he said he was a little bit nervous coming into this, but once it's kind of out of the way, he can really kind of focus on his career now. Sometimes the pro debut is quite misleading to actually how a fighter is, because there's a lot of things that kind of lead up to that.
Oh, absolutely.
Wanted to get the pro debut out of the way, more or less.
Absolutely. I mean, even with that, with Ford, the distance, the height, really much not a factor because his sparring partners. He sparred guys like taller guys like Stevie Ortiz, Thomas LaManna, which is ranked number 11 in the WBO. Excellent fighter. I think he will whoop Kell Brook's ass, but that's just my opinion. But Thomas LaManna is a hell of a fighter. Raymond Ford spars with him. Tevin Farmer, Jason Sosa, Anthony Bergen. So we got a good stable, man.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm going to let you gentlemen
Yes.
crack on with your night.
Absolutely.
And it's a pleasure to speak to you.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Thank
Thomas,
you
so much.
nice to
You
meet
mind
you.
if I take a picture with you, please?
You're the fighter. This
So
is
what?
weird. This is weird
Again,
shit.
I'm a fan. I'm a boxing fan. Yo, see, get your man, yo. Hold up. If you don't mind, man, please. I'm a boxing fan.
Good.
Okay. My guy, what's up, man?
I appreciate it. I appreciate your time.
much.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you.
I will tag you on social media.
No problem.
All right,
I'm
thank
following back.